COC Gamers, I'm Civil Warrior, and welcome to our champion review for our 4-star Doctor Strange. Now, this is actually the second time I was recording this video. For some reason, the last one didn't record whatsoever, and I'm not really sure why. I paused it in the video, and I'm not sure if it resumed the recording, so that's why I'm usually checking that often after I resume it, because sometimes it'll not record. But, yeah, this is for 4-star Doctor Strange. Now, if you guys already didn't know, I really love Doctor Strange. He is one of my favorite characters. What most of my favorite Marvel characters are, Punisher, Doctor Strange, Venom, characters like that, Ghost Rider, but yeah, that's, some of the, characters that I actually like. I like all of them, but those are some of my favorites. So yeah, there is also a Crystal Shard Crystal, open, so, we have, 75 units, so I might buy some of those at the end of the video, but this main, video revolves around Doctor Strange. Now, for the last video, there was a question at the end, like there will be from now on. A rule that I wanted to change for that, that little contest thing, I don't know what to call it, but it's gonna be, at the end of every video. I'm gonna change it to the first person who, gets the answer to the question. Correct, because, I don't really want to give three shoutouts in one video, so it's gonna be the very first person from now on. So, back then, it would be 3, but only one person, actually got it right. So, speaking of that, the person who got it right, was BatMetalBA. Of course, I talk about Marvel 24/7, and he lives with me, so of course he's got it right. But yeah, the answer to the question, was, Billy Russo or Jigsaw. You could have put either one. One's his identity, one is his, villain name. So, yeah, that's who murdered Frank Castle's family. That's just the right answer to the question. So he gets the shout out. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. So that's basically how it's gonna work. If they have a YouTube channel, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go check theirs out. But yeah, that's how that's gonna work from now on. And yeah, there's going to be one at the end of this video too, as following videos, there will be that as well. Now, since this video has, stuff to do with, Doctor Strange, I'll probably make it a Doctor Strange related video, question, so hopefully you guys can get that right. So, yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started and go over to Champions. Now, I don't remember, I literally probably just said this, but, this is the second time recording this. The first, one... Yeah, oh yeah, I just mentioned that, I'm so dumb. But, yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm recording it, re-recording it, because, it was funny in the last video, because I dropped my phone during the video. It literally fell off the, thing it's on, and it just fell face first on my desk. So I thought that was kind of funny, but too bad that didn't get recorded for some reason. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and get into Doctor Strange's champion review. I don't think we can upgrade him because we don't have any ISO right now. But yeah, the next champion review will be a champion review and rank up video for Thor Jane Foster. So that's probably the next one I'm gonna record. If I change my mind, oh well, there's gonna be another one. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get into this. Here's his signature ability. Each champion, oh yeah, I've explained that before. It's just basically what his signature ability is. The counter spell, the Sorcerer Supreme. Automatically responds to enemy buff effects with counter magic, so he can counter any buff attack, basically. So he responds to it in a more attacking way. And passive, Stephen Strange invokes 3 Vishanti blessings to aid him in battle, lasting 9 seconds. So that'll basically aid him in battle. It won't. I don't know if it'll heal him, but it should do something that increase something. But Oshtur's Refuge grants increased armor and block proficiency for 9 seconds. So his block proficiency, it'll just be increased level blocking, so it won't do, the opponent's attack won't do as much damage when you're blocking, because if you're blocking, it still takes a little bit of damage. But yeah, Agamotto's Insight grants the increased attack and critical hit rate for 9 seconds. So the critical hit rate means that it's just a rate of hits that are, it's basically what it says. It's a critical hit rate. So critical, of course, is like heavy damage, and hit rate is just, so it's just the amount of times you can get a critical hit rate. And Haggis, however you say that, Wisdom grants 16% power gain and 41.58 life steal for 9 seconds. That is actually good. Life steal means you just take their life, so you gain life, but they lose life. Like, it takes a chunk of their life, and you gain a chunk of their life. But, that's good. Some characters can power steal. I think Magic can power steal, but Doctor Strange can life steal. So that's just as good. The one's not really that much better than the other. But yeah, passive. Doctor Strange receives 100% less power from attacking and defending, but gains 33% of power every 9 seconds. So if for his that's a passive trait, he'll if he loses 100% less power, he'll gain 33% power rapidly every 9 seconds. So that only lasts for 9 seconds. Is what I meant. Special attack 1. This attack may deal up to 100% additional damage and recover up to 100% power at random. So if he does, it'll do 100% additional damage, and it'll recover his power at 100% random. So it'll basically, if you use the power, it'll regain the power instantly. Alright, special attack 2. While under Oster's refuge, these flames have a 50% chance to inflict weakness, decreasing the target's attack by 50%, or 10 seconds. Now, special attack 2 is when he has the green flames, if you didn't already know that. But we'll go ahead and go over what all that looks like in the gameplay, of course. But basically, it inflicts the weakness, so the weakness will have a 50% less chance to actually do a good amount of damage. Now, while under Agamotto's Insight, these flames have a 50% chance to armor break, applying 771.53, that's a lot. Armor rating reduction for 10 seconds. So, it just gives it a half a chance, 50-50 for armor break, so you can break the armor, and applying 771.53 armor rating reduction, so it'll reduce the opponent's armor rating. And while under Haggis, I still don't know how to say that, Wisdom, these flames have a 50% chance to nullify, removing one positive status effect from the opponent. So it'll basically just give a negative effect on the opponent and nullify them. It's basically what it says. And 100% chance to Fate Seal the opponent, immediately nullifying all, I can't read, buffs, and prevent any new buffs from activating for 5 seconds. So a specialty, I said specialty, special 3. I'm so dumb. It's simple, but it's yet effective. If that makes any sense at all. It's not too effective, but it's kind of effective. But yeah, that's about it. Now again, I said we can't upgrade him because I don't have any ISO. But yeah, we'll get a rank up and upgrade video, and then for the next one. All right, let's go ahead and get into attributes. Hero rating 835. Challenge rating 60, rank 1 out of 5, level 1 out of 10, 2,772, health plus 377 due to mastery, and 227 attack damage plus 12 due to mastery. Now, real quick before we do anything else, I'm going to make sure this is actually recording. Okay, I was about to say, if this not recording, I am going to be so mad because I would have to record this the 3rd time. But yeah, here's critical rating, critical damage rating, armor penetration, block penetration, I didn't even say the freaking numbers, 530, 863, 000, 157, 3,200 for armor rating and block proficiency. Alright, so, and here's the percentages of those, of course. I always show that, I'm not sure why, but I do. Alright, we already went over the special attacks. Oh, I thought it froze on me for a second. Oh, by froze, I meant the recording stopped. Alright. The game is just freezing a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and go over to synergy. Due to the last video, I already looked over the synergy because I had to re-record it, of course. But I was kind of confused on why Mordo isn't one of his synergies. But friends, you get plus 130 armor rating for Thor and X-23, and 130 armor rating for Spider-Man. 5% perfect block chance for Scarlet Witch, and 5% perfect block chance for Black Bolt. Now, again, I'm not really that familiar with synergy, so I'm not really sure if I got that right or not, but that's basically the gist of it. Alrighty. And then, of course, his bio. Now, the question, I'll give you a little hint, and there's a hint on the slide as well. It's, actually, no, I'm not even gonna give a hint. You'll see the hint at the end. But, neurosurgeon, Dr. Stephen Strange's, success caused him to hit rock bottom. So basically, he got in a car accident and screwed up his hands, so he couldn't be a neurosurgeon anymore. But the Ancient One elevated him to new heights as Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. So the Ancient One basically made him see the unseen. So you can, if you become a sorcerer, which you can't, of course, in real life, in the Marvel universe, you can see things that aren't actually there. You can see them as they're supposed to be, and use them as they're supposed to be. So basically, you can bend reality to the way you need it to be. And he is the master of the mystic arts with powerful magic spells at his command. So since he is the Sorcerer Supreme, he can use literally whatever he wants, any of the restricted spell books. But forget the flames of Faltine, the cloak of levitation, the eye of Agamotto. Behind all that is a tenacious warrior dedicated to defending the earth against the darkest mystical adversaries. So, speaking of that, the main person he would fight against is Dormammu. Mordo, usually, becomes a villain, and he ends up drawing power from the dark dimension, just like the Ancient One did. So he becomes evil. And, so yeah, and basically they have 3 Sanctum Sanctorums in 3 different spots. I can't remember the last spot, but 2 of them are New York and London. So, therefore it is, and they create a force field around the Earth, keeping Dormammu and the Dark Dimension from invading. But when Dormammu actually does invade quite a while, he always finds a way to break it, and they always find a way to update the border to get him out. So it's kind of how that works. But yeah, there's his bio. Now I'm not really sure how much we're into this video, but we'll go ahead and go into this gameplay. So as I said earlier, we cannot upgrade him, so let's go ahead and go back. I said that 3 times. I'm not sure why. But yeah, okay. As usual, we'll be doing a one of these these quests. We're obviously not going to complete it. We're just in there to show his moves. Now I usually do the easiest one. He's already on my team. I usually do the easiest one because therefore I can just take it off auto. The guy can hit me, so therefore I don't kill him too fast, but he doesn't kill me, if that makes any sense at all. But therefore we can actually show the attacks, and I keep it off auto so he doesn't do the same attack twice, so we can actually get through it easy. Alrighty, let's go to Hulkbuster. On the last video that I tried to record, which is the same one, Hulkbuster didn't do that too much damage, so we'll go ahead and do that again. Alright, where is he at? There he is, Doctor Strange. Oh, my camera's being so bad. Alright. Oh shit, I'll take it off auto when we start the battle. Hopefully it doesn't give me loading problems. It gave me loading problems a little bit in the last one, but hopefully it won't do that again. And as this is loading, I need to explain something. So it's about the event quest. So actually, no, I'll explain that at the end of the video, so therefore we can actually win this and not die and have to redo the event quest. So I'll explain that a little bit later. And I usually have the camera over here, therefore I can actually do the special attacks. Alright, here's special attack 1. Alrighty, not too special, but he blocked it. Basically just shoot something at you. It's not too special. Alright, now his special 2 I actually really like a lot. Not sure why. It's just green magic. It's not Eye of Agamotto, but it reminds me of it, so I like it. Here, that is. It's basically green flames. It's the green flames that we were talking about in the other portion of the video. Now, hopefully, he doesn't kill me before he does his before we can do our third. And it doesn't matter if I die after we record, after we do all the moves, so you guys can see them, because I'm gonna quit the quest anyways. I'm not gonna complete it. But oh well. It'll work. Alright, here's his third move. Let's go. Alright, not too special, but it's dope. 2 portals, and he shoots him. For a weaker character, it would take a lot more damage than it would, but here's some of his normal attacks. I like how his normal attacks actually work, so we'll go ahead and do it. He's probably going to kill me, but oh well. We'll go ahead and see how this works. And you might guess, yeah, you'll see some of his attacks again. Oh, I wish he did his heavy attack. Yeah, that's like the start of his heavy attack. We won't get a save because he's blocking. Alright, at least we didn't lose that, so oh well. We'll at least get some, the small amount of crap that you get for a battle, which is gold, always golden XP, not anything else really. But yeah, let's go ahead and move my camera back. Alright, so as I was saying, it's about the event quest. We will most likely not get to it. Now, as bad as that sounds, it's really not my fault. We're going on vacation, so I'm not going to be able to record for an entire week. Now, the reasoning for that is there's no Wi-Fi for where we will be at, so there's not really anything I can really do about it. So, and the event quest will be over by the time I get back, so it's gonna be pretty bad. But I really hope that's not too much of a problem, but because we'll definitely do the next event quest, and I'm gonna make sure we finish it. Because if we don't finish the next event quest, my channel's gonna go to shit. Sorry, that was my charger. It's plugged in right now. I kind of flipped it up. But yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully we can make it up in the future and not let it get to us, if that makes any sense. So sorry about that again, guys. It's really all my fault. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go back to the home now. Well, I'm trying to think of anything else I need to say besides that, besides my stupidity and me not having to record every full week. It's a break for me, but it's not too good for my channel. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I might have said this already. I'm gonna try to make the question a little bit easier this time, so therefore someone special can get the shout out. That's not gonna be the case always. It's just this one because she really wants the shout out. But most of the time it'll be for whoever. But I'm specifically trying to give it to her this time. That won't happen again. So anyway, it'll be free for all most of the time. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As much as I love Doctor Strange, I really didn't want to record this video twice, but I had to because it didn't record for whatever reason. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification to get informed on new content. And I will see you guys in the contest.